Hey everyone, this is Dawn Burgeons Tarot. Thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and dive right into the sign of Scorpio. I decrease so spirit may increase with messages of affirmation, synchronicity, and enlightenment for the collective of Scorpio. Cards have been pre-shuffled. Okay, what is Scorpio's current energy at the moment? So we have the King of Wands and we have the Ace of Wands. So there's some Cancer and Leo. A lot of fire going on. To me, this is indicating just straight off the bat that there is something that is just now starting up, or we're just now, something that's just now getting started with a particular individual. I feel like Scorpio has met or is about to meet someone that is kind of taking the prowess of Scorpio to another level. I feel like this is coming to me as kind of like a friends with benefits situation, or something that's very like lust feel. It's driven. It's like a sexual type of relationship with someone who is very charismatic. This person, he's probably a little bit of a bachelor type. So I can't really say he's a player or she's a player, because it's just like they're not committed to anyone. But yeah, there's something that is just now getting off the ground, or that is going to be kind of propelling forward with this fire energy. So let's see if we can get a couple more clarifiers. Please clarify the Ace of Wands and King of Wands for the sign of Scorpio. What is this Ace of Wands and King of Wands representing for the sign of Scorpio? Can I get one more? So we have the Hierophant and we have the Queen of Wands. Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, and yeah, a lot more fire. So there is this seems like something that, even though it's starting off it's starting off kind of pointed as far as this whole like this sexual chemistry, or I don't know if that's necessarily the foundation of the relationship, but I'm just feeling like a very heavy attraction. But I feel like that is something that is going to broaden. I feel like it's something that is going to lead to something that is very long-standing and something that is very stable. Because even though, like with the King of Wands energy, and the Queen of Wands is beneath the King of Wands. And with this King of Wands energy, even though they can be kind of like a player type or a playboy type, they can also be a very loyal mate at their highest vibration with the right one. And the Queen of Wands is definitely the right one for this King of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very, if you notice in this particular depiction, she has almost like these tentacle like arm, like she has duplicates, you know, so she has like 6 arms total. She's very multifaceted. She's doing a lot of different things. She's very creative, very sexual. She's not afraid to tap into that side. You know, she knows how to get what she wants, but in this particular facet, you know, she does it in a very tactful way. She's very assured. She can come off a little bit intimidating, but she's really not. She's a very caring and generous and creative person, but she stands in her power. Like she knows that she has, like she knows her gifts, she knows her talents, and she's not afraid to get what she wants again. And that's just a very good counter for this King of Wands energy. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a relationship where you guys, like, this could be some individuals that may not be necessarily used to tapping in, like maybe like their lives are, I feel like these people are bringing out this part of each other. I don't think this is necessarily the energy that these two people evoke all the time, but I just feel like it's something about the energy amongst these two that is very passionate, and that brings out that side of each other, which can be a great thing for any relationship. I mean, there's a lot of fire here. So this Hierophant, of course, that is, it's about making it happen. In this particular situation, I'm absolutely seeing a union, a long-standing union, a marriage, of course, is what we can deduce, because, it's just kind of like a one-on-one situation, because these two people are kind of perfect for each other, and this is something that feels very divinely guided. And these people are showing each other a side that the other hasn't really seen or been completely comfortable in showing the world or their previous mates. What action does Scorpio need to take in this moment? What action does Scorpio need to take in this moment? Okay, we have Prince of Cups and we have Six of Wands. Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo. This Prince of Cups, he is very deliberate in his movements. He is, if you notice in this particular image, there are tentacles shrouding him, like they're emerging from the sea, they're emerging from the sand in front of him, but he's not bothered, he's not deterred, he is on a mission, and he's not phased, it's just an obstacle in the road that he's meandering through, and it's not affecting him in any way. The Six of Wands, to me, like, this is there's a bird that's like kind of sitting in the palm, and in his nest, there are like little trinkets and rewards and tokens and things like that. He's highly favored. He's kept safe within the palm of this hand. And if you notice, there are these like vulture or crow-like creatures. They're kind of circling around him, hovering around him, and there are eyes. I don't know if you can see in great detail, but there are eyes that are on the wings, there are people watching. People recognize this union, they see this union. I feel like a lot of people in this particular person's circle, they're going to hold you to a high regard. But as always, what these vultures represent to me is whenever someone sees you winning or doing well in any facet of life, you're going to have those people and those naysayers that are doubting you, that are, talking stuff about you, that are wanting you to fail. But I feel like this Prince of Cups energy is just the love. I feel like this is kind of saying that this fire energy or this energy of like lust and passion and, again, sexual prowess is something that is definitely materializing into a token of love. This may be a new experience for the both of you guys. And I feel like it's spirit saying, don't let anything stop you, even if haters or people, you know how like when something is new and fresh, and if you're very big on social media like me, I'm not a social media person, so I can't really relate to it. Like, I don't have an Instagram or a Twitter. As this channel grows, that'll probably change, but I know a lot of people, they live like vicariously through their social media. Like, people get a full-on display of their lives. And so, with people seeing, like, if y'all are kind of social media heavy or have a social media presence, or one or the other does, and once this person starts posting you or starts claiming you, or start, like, kind of showing the world, okay, that they're committed to you, you're going to have those people that try to throw sticks, like these wands, above this pigeon's or above this bird's head. Yes, it's the Six of Wands, but it feels like, you can look at it as if they're kind of being tossed at him as well. Like, someone's trying to throw him off of that, off of the palm, or someone's trying to strike him so he falls off the palm. But he's kept, and he's divinely guided, and nothing can stand in the way. Just like this Prince of Cups with these tentacles coming out the woodworks, nothing's going to stop him from getting to the end of his journey. Yeah. Can I get 2 more? Please clarify the Prince of Cups and Six of Wands for the collective of Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. So we have, excuse me, the Five of Discs, and we have Lovers, Taurus and Gemini. I feel like this Five of Discs, in this, excuse me, my throat is, let me get some water. Okay, so I feel like this Five of Discs, in this image, you see there's a hand extended, and in some scenarios, like at its lowest vibe, I translate that hand, like I see it as someone who is taking from a particular situation that's already kind of on shaky ground. But in its highest vibe, I see someone lending to the support of someone. In this particular situation, that's what I'm getting. I feel like this person coming in is someone that is going to be of great assistance in some way. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, pentacles or disc. It's kind of all-encompassing, kind of just the elemental parts of our lives, the things that matter, the things on which our foundations are built. So I feel like there is someone who has been lacking something, or has been feeling neglected, has been feeling unsupported. And this Prince of Cups coming in, and this King of Wands, which again, I understand, like, he's the King of Wands, but when you have someone who's used to, like, being a bachelor and kind of, what is that? Oh, being a bachelor and living that type of lifestyle, and then they find someone who they're into, and then they start to fall in love. It's like they're starting over in this, in this water energy. Is something that's a little bit different for them, but they're navigating it because, like this Prince of Cups, because their love for you is that strong. And I feel like this, so I feel like this King of Wands energy is kind of learning how to open up his heart. That's kind of a new feat for him, but he's someone who is lending to this situation. I feel like this is, and this Lover's card, of course, the Lover's card, it's not only about just making a choice. It's not as simple as it's not that simplistic. It's about making a choice. Well, first of all, it's about looking at every aspect of what's going on. It's about looking at it from a broad perspective. It's about making a decision and sticking with that decision through the good times, the bad times. It's about kind of doing the pros and cons, like what do I have to look forward to in this situation? How is this situation going to help me? How is it going to hurt me? It's about taking everything to account before making the decision, and understanding that once you've made that decision, that you have to take the good with the bad. Even the best relationships have issues. They hit those bumps in the road, but you have to persevere throughout those challenges because that's just a part of life. And then on the other hand, sometimes we'll see something and, it'll look good from the surface, but we don't take the time to really delve deeper and to see everything that comes with that and to go beneath those layers. So it's just about making sure you're covering all the bases when making these decisions in love and life in general. Understanding like this particular scenario, like I was saying, I feel like this is a situation where people are going to see it. This is someone who is kind of lauding over you. They're putting you on a precipice or on a pedestal, and people are going to, you're going to have people that may try to interfere. You're going to have people that may have never thought about your mate, but now, they see them with someone, so now they're coming for them, and these are the type of things that you have to be really strong to endure. And you can't let anyone come in and kind of, don't let anyone on the outside come in and mess up a good thing, and don't let your imagination run wild. Like, don't mistrust this person if they haven't given you a reason to not trust them, and just be strong. Because again, this Hierophant energy, I feel like this is something that is meant to be, but there will be challenges. Can I get a couple more just to surmise this reading for the sign of Scorpio? What does all of this mean for Scorpio? Please clarify. And get one more for the sign of Scorpio. So someone is definitely, we have the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. So we have Cancer and Gemini, and I'm thinking that this is definitely, this is an end of a pattern for someone. Again, this Ace of Wands is what has preceded this spread. This is a new energy coming in. Someone is getting rid of the old and starting anew. Someone has been, and I'm feeling, and this may not be the case for everyone involved, but someone has felt a great deal of neglect. They've been hurt by previous relationships, by family dynamics. Some people have grown up just in like horrible conditions, or within a family dynamic that wasn't a very healthy one, that may have been toxic. This person has felt gaslighted. They felt unloved. It's slowly chipped away at this person's self-esteem, security, like things like that. Even when we're trying to stay our highest vibe, we can't control, like when something is so ingrained in us, it's difficult to stay strong. Even if we're putting on we try to put on a facade and not, complain and not show it, but internally, it does have its effect. And this Ten of Swords is what I'm feeling like is the effect of past situations, past relationships, and traumas, friends that were not, real friends. And this Five of Discs is kind of, I'm feeling like there's some sort of conjunction between these two dynamics. I feel like certain issues from the past have left you kind of in this state of feeling neglected, or just feeling unsupported. And so this Chariot is the momentum. This is something that is going to take you to, and this could be in a physical sense or in a mental or spiritual sense also, but someone is about to move forward. Like someone is about to move forward into, and this isn't something that's happened karmically, like they're being forced to move, but I just feel like it's time for spirit and the universe to move in this person's favor, and they're like kind of directing and guiding you from a bad situation into a much better one. It's like you're leaving this place that you've known for so long, this place that you've become kind of complacent in, and it's become like a part of your, it's your home, and but it's at the same time, it's something that has been a detriment to your survival, to your will. And so now you're moving on into a different chapter, into a different phase. You're leaving behind all of the unfavorable and the unfavorable aspects that has kind of jaded you and warped your perceptions. And yeah, like this Ace of Wands and King of Wands and this Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, it's just like something that is happening that's kind of unexpected, that you didn't see coming. I'm not sure if this person is already a part of your life and you just don't know it yet, or if this is someone that's on the horizon for you. But I'm not sure if you're going to immediately be able to identify it. I think this is going to be something that happens kind of on a whim, but it takes off pretty quickly. And in that, I'm saying with this Hierophant energy, I'm being led to say not to be too hasty, because this Lover's card, again, it's about making choices. And I think a great choice, especially in this situation, especially if you're coming out of like a toxic dynamic, is to take your time. Because if you guys click and everything is on the up and up, there's no need to rush it. Just kind of grow together, get to know each other organically and authentically. But that's what I'm getting. Let's see what we have from the Sacred Creators Oracle. Okay, so to start off, we have light and the unexpected. And let me just give you a bit of a backstory, okay? This is going to be my second video being posted ever on YouTube, okay? Now, the first video I posted, it was a Libra. But mind you, as a reader, and I've been a reader for years, but this is my first time ever doing this in a collective setting. And it's my first time ever recording. So it can be difficult trying to disassociate the recording aspect from the reading aspect, especially if, like I said before, like I'm not a social media person, and I'm kind of introverted. So it's been a lot of trial and error in this process. So I have recorded, like actually Scorpio was the first video I recorded, but I was not satisfied with it because of the audio issues, and like I was just trying to get some things together. But I will say that a lot of this is very, and I wish I had taken pictures or something, because a lot of this is on point with the previous Scorpio video that I did. I did it a week ago. And the thing is, because of the fact I messed up the video, like I felt like the video wasn't to the standard, wasn't quite to the standard. I didn't want to turn around and do another reading for the same sign, I felt like that would be a kind of counterproductive or counterintuitive. But anyways, I say all that to say is that I'm still getting a lot of the same energy as I did from that initial reading. And this, out of the 70 odd cards that come in this particular deck, this was also the first one that came out on your first reading that I did, that I didn't post. And this says light in the unexpected. So again, I'm thinking that is indicating that there's someone in the picture, or someone that will be in the picture, that you don't see necessarily as a mate, or you've never really looked at them this way. It could be someone that kind of goes against the grain of the norm. They could be someone that's not like you may like you may typically be into bad boys or bad girls, but they may be kind of like more demure or kind of like, you know, the opposite of that, like more introverted or kind of laid back or whatever the case may be. Or it could be the opposite. You may be more into like a kind of low key type of person, and this person could be very spontaneous, and or it could be someone from a different ethnic background or country or anything. It could be someone that you're not expecting though. Light in the unexpected. So just be mindful of that. And I'm taking that to mean to also just be broad in your perspectives, you know. If this Ten of Swords energy is coming from a previous relationship, then maybe it's time to assess or reassess, you know, what type of values we're looking for in a person, or what type of person that we want in the first place. And this says inflow with money. It says inflow with money, and when I threw it out, it was kind of, it was laying across this 5 of discs. So I'm feeling like whatever the situation is, this could be someone that is, and I'm feeling, and this is something that's kind of, it just kind of came to me out of the blue. So pay it no mind. It probably has nothing to do with your situation. But I'm feeling like this could be someone who has met like in, how do I say, you know how like they have those adult sites like OnlyFans or like those different types of sites. I mean, this could be something that kind of started out as maybe a sugar daddy, sugar baby, or sugar mama, sugar baby. And this isn't, of course, this is only for like a few people. Because again, I feel like this is something that is just, you know, but for some people, I am feeling like this is a dynamic, like it's in that type of sexual realm. Like they met under, like as a situationship, or there was some sort of arrangement and it's taken off, and they didn't expect that. But yeah, I feel like this is inflow with money. I'm feeling like this person, I don't know, I just feel like they're going to help raise your vibration just in every aspect, including financially. Because this 5 of discs could be also, I mean, I feel like for some people this is being left out or feeling abandoned, feeling, you know, like unsupported. But for some people it could just like literally be what this card typically represents, which is like financial hardship. But this person is someone who has assisted in that, and who is going to continue to be a great provider for you. So that's what I'm getting. So I hope this makes sense, you guys. Again, this is my second video, so thank you for being here. Again, as time proceeds and this channel continues to grow, things will become a lot more clearer, a lot more cognizant, and kind of a lot more in flow. Like I'm very honed in, and I am in tune, but of course, like I said, I am still getting used to the recording element. So, but as I get more accustomed to that, then it will absolutely get better, and make more sense. If we were one-on-one, then it would be a little bit, well, it'll be a lot different. But I still feel like, yeah, this is absolutely on point for whoever, which I know there's really no one now because this is only my second video. But as time progresses and the more people that that come in and kind of get familiar with this channel or my readings, I'm sure this is definitely going to hit home for someone. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.